there's a full curriculum that we've used a little bit here and there when we've had to supplement, and it's called All-in-One Homeschool. And then it's allinonehomeschool.com. It's also called Easy Peasy, and they have all your subjects. They have your daily lesson plans all written out for you. You go ahead and go on that site and move around it and familiarize yourself with it, and then we've jumped in the middle of, like, we've jumped in at day 120 and moved from there, or you can start at the very beginning. You know, really, you can do what you think is best.
Right. So I think yesterday some people were saying that the schools had sent a whole bunch of stuff home with them.
Right.
And some were saying they didn't get a chance to get anything. It shut down so quickly, or they had to leave quickly, or what have you. So whether you have no supplies or direction from the school, or you do have direction, these can either take over for that or help supplement it. And also, probably first thing you probably want to do is check with your school on their website,
Right.
or email the teachers
They may have
and see
sites, or, you know, the Blackboard classrooms or Zoom or things that they're doing also.
Deana says, I love that idea. And Deana, maybe you could help us out from a teacher's perspective. I know that you're teaching from home right now, doing art lessons. Is there sort of a general resource that parents can get through the school even?
Right.
Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah, and then the second one that we've used a lot, Jacob, if you're still on, you can talk about this. Khan Academy. His senior year of homeschooling, his only math was Khan Academy. They have full courses that you can do, or you can just jump on and do, you know, activities here and there. So Jacob, he did all of his senior year math on Khan Academy.
And that's a 100% free program.
These are all free.
Yeah.
Everything I'm giving you today is free.
I heard him talking the other day on the radio. I think it was on NPR or something. I was scanning through, and it was I believe the creator of Khan Academy, and he was saying how it's 100% supported by like philanthropists and stuff.
Yeah.
So
is Easy Peasy.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some awesome resources for
Right.
free that you can get into right now if you
Yeah.
have a phone or a computer.
Right. And one of my favorites that we use a lot, especially with our science when we're doing the solar lessons, is the NASA. If you go on the NASA website, they have so many resources for students. They want to bring this next generation along with them, and they give you all the resources for fun activities to do, and we've had a blast with that one.
Hey, who knows? With this shutdown, maybe it'll cause your kid to be a rocket scientist.
Maybe. And then if your child is in a foreign language and you want to keep them up, Duolingo is a completely free foreign language course. Go check them out. I think they have all the languages, and like I said, it's free.
Awesome.
And another science one is How to Smile. And they have everything from science fair projects to lessons and activities, and you can narrow it down. So they have like the human body, and you can narrow it down, you know, to the skeletal system, the respiratory system, and they have full-on lessons and lots of science experiments. Some of them require groups, some of them you can do just, you know, with a smaller group. And a lot of these will have free printable downloads too. That's another thing. So the other thing is Pinterest and YouTube. YouTube has so many resources out there for students. A lot of Autumn's, we've watched biographies about people that she's learning about. You can just go on and search our Prime Video. We have found a lot of good videos to watch. And then I belong to a Facebook group, Homeschooling with Netflix. And so all the time people get on there and say, hey, does anybody have a good movie that has to do with the Great Depression? And so people will share their movie ideas. Mm-hmm. And so that's fun.
So Dawn has joined us. And then
good morning, Dawn.
And then Deana, who's a teacher, she's my sister. She's an art teacher in South Carolina, high school art teacher. And she said a lot of schools are using Google Classroom.
That's cool.
And I think they can get you know, videos and lessons and submit assignments or something to that effect on there. Hopefully we can get some more detail on that. But Google Classroom. So if you're looking for resources from your student school to kind of know what direction to go with it, maybe check out that Google Classroom
Yeah.
for your school, see if they have that.
So I hope that helps. I hope what we've given you is gonna be good. Hi, Lily.
She wants to tell you we went on a trip to San Diego Zoo.
Oh,
Andrew's
fun!
via webcam.
Yes, and people are talking, wanting to share. I saw that in one of our groups about the webcams, the live webcams. Some of them are kind of spooky because it's normally a place bustling with activity, and now it's like ghost town. So the virtual field trips is super fun,
So
and
how
I
can
know a
they
lot of
find-
homeschoolers do that normally anyway. I have one friend who homeschools, and they jumped on a virtual homeschool class and realized they had been to that site,
Huh.
and so that was super fun for them.
So how do you find these virtual field
I
trips?
shared that either to my personal page or Camper Says Living. I'll try to share it again.
So another thing, sometimes when I'm doing school, I'll just turn on like a live eagle's nest or like
Yeah.
a trail camera, and
Yeah.
or depending on what I'm learning about. Like if I'm learning about ocean animals, I'll turn on like
Like on
the
YouTube.
sharks. Yeah, YouTube, just live feed of
Yeah.
these awesome.
Yeah, so
places.
check out your live cams.
Yeah, so what she's talking about, the live cam's just a camera setup watching a watering hole or watching, I guess, an eagle's nest. And so it's just there all the time. So you can just have it on in the background, and then all of a sudden you might see an eagle fly in there or something, which is happening live, I guess, right?
Mhm.
So you
Yeah.
can find some of those, search those on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we could
That's
find
very
one.
cool.
You can find one for me, and we'll link it in the description. One that you like. Deana says that on Google Classroom, teachers are putting assignments, instructions, links, Zoom, Google Meet. The Zoom is what we did last night, right?
Right.
You can have a lot of people on there at one time. It's actually pretty chaotic and fun. And then YouTube videos, classroom discussions. I know Deana has a YouTube channel. Deana, it's Deana space Ren, REN. That's her channel where she does assignments that she gives her students, and has been using this for quite some time. I think she's got like 35 or 40 videos of different drawing and art type stuff, and then that way her students can look up this video that's sort of a pretty quick tutorial on how to do these things. So she's been using YouTube before the shutdown. Now Deana also says they're doing PowerPoints, so I guess lessons. They can do quizzes on there, and they can submit assignments. So we've offered several free resources, I think 5 different free resources that
Yeah.
can really help out with the content part of homeschooling your kids, especially if you've just been thrown into it. And we're also suggesting that probably the first step is to check your school's websites, check with your teachers, see what resources they have, and then use these to supplement. The main point of this is you are the expert on your child and your home.
Right.
And you are 100% capable of helping your kids get through this without getting behind.
I agree.
You can use the school resources. You can use all these other 5 resources that we're going to put down below.
Google, Pinterest.
We'll, I think, Deana Wren, are you planning on doing daily lessons still? And she was discussing actually she did a live lesson yesterday just on a simple how to draw
And
some different
she
things.
said she's gonna do them daily.
She's going to do them daily. So if you want a daily art lesson, go subscribe to her channel, check it out, find out when she's going to do that, or talk to her here in the comments so that can cover your art for you.
Yeah.
You know, because like I'm not an art teacher. I was a
And it
physical
was-
education teacher.
It was
so.
cool to hear Dawn, doing the virtual field trips too.
Yeah, virtual field trips. So
Yeah, and then Kelly about the live cams with the Eagles.
yeah,
So there's so much to do.
Yeah.
And I know I keep saying it and I can't stress it enough. Don't underestimate the learning that happens outside of the books.
yeah,
There is so much like real life lessons and in everyday life,
mhm,
that happens, and it all has value.
yeah. If you know people that are sort of nervous about doing the homeschooling because there's probably millions of people that are thrust into this that weren't
Right.
expecting it.
And a lot of them are also trying to balance, they're having to work from home also.
Mhm.
So they're working from home and trying to homeschool.
Yeah,
And
so some of that's
it's
perfect.
tough. My heart kind of goes out to those who weren't planning this. And but
Yeah.
schoolwork doesn't have to happen in the morning. You can do your schoolwork any time of the day that works best for you.
But you guys can do this. All right. Stay safe. Have a great day. We'll probably do another live next week. If you've got any questions or concerns, hit us up on Facebook or put comments in here. Other things you'd like us to address, give us a call if you have our number. Email us. We'll put all that stuff down below. Take care.